We're back. Now listen, you got to know something. The gate is very critical. You know how important the gate is? It's one of the best tools there is. You're trying to get rid of noise floor, there it is. You're trying to get rid of some bullshit rumble between the singer doing stuff, somebody had a bag of chips in the background, the gate. You got a kick drum that's in the way of the snare, the gate. Snare in the way of the kick, the gate. Toms, gate all day. This is what we're going to do today. Let's talk about gates real quick. Quick as we can get it done. Now over here, what do you got? Basic SSL channel strip. I use this all the time. Now you got range. Let's talk about all these knobs. Let's start with the threshold. Threshold is where the gate is going to close. Let's call it a door. It just makes it easier. Where the door closes. All right? Now the range. How much is the door going to close? You could have it close a little bit, like just a few cracks, or you can have it close all the way. Range. That's now release over here. How fast is the door going to close? You want the door to close super fast. That's going to be less natural, but that's as much gating as you can have. In other words, a quick sounding gate. Door closes quick, release fast. Door more naturally sounding closing gate, you want it to release slow. All right, so that's release. Now that's what you got to know. Also, you got to expand knob, expand. The expand basically changes the algorithm of the way the gate is actually working, makes it a little softer, softens the edges. Just think of it that way. Now, let's move to what another channel strip would look like. This one also, same functions, threshold, range, release, but what you also have is a hold knob. This hold knob is going to decide how long the sound stays where you want it to be before it closes. So in other words, it's open all the time. Now we enact the gate. We make the threshold be when the sound hits here, the gate starts. The range is how much the door is actually going to close. The release is how fast that door is going to close. Hold is how long it will stay there before it closes. Now let's put these on a sound source, because when you combine stuff like this with a plugin that gives you, you know, distortion or harmonics or whatever, you really can start getting cool stuff happening. So I'm just going to use the 4KB on a regular old drum sample. On this drum sample, it sounds sick. If you know who made this drum sample, let me know. It's not me. It's an amazing drum sample though, and I plan on crediting the creator of the sample as well as anybody who knows who it is. Give you props, so let me know. Leave it in the comments. Now I'm going to raise the threshold, make sure my range is all the way, and I'm going to slow my release down. Okay, it's completely changing and warping what the beat was. Now if you add Decapitator on extra sizzle, you know, I just basically went like this, put it on anything, doesn't matter, but like extra sizzle, right? Completely changes what this beat's doing. So you could really mess around and have a good time. Now check this out. You could also double these things up. Stack your gates. This is not something I would ever do, but it's also something I like to do because I never do it. And guess what? It's the Wild West. So what did I just say? It doesn't even matter. It's a soup, but it means the same thing. You could do anything. That's the point. You try stuff until you find stuff you like, and guess what? Maybe you're the first person to do it. And that's the coolest part about this business, is that you may be the first one to come up with some amazing way to do something. Because guess what? All these guys who are amazing mixers had that going on for them. They came up with some better, smarter way to do something, and now all of a sudden we're all doing videos about how to do whatever they got figured out. Be one of those guys. So anyway, doubled up the gates. It sounded kind of cool. Let me share that with you. I got a channel strip, basically both of my channel strips on one channel, just because I'm crazy. Here we go. Now you'll notice this gate sounds completely different than the other gate. And the cool thing is the hold function shapes the sound a lot. Listen how much the hold function shapes this. Listen to that. Okay, now check this out. 2 at once. It's a different beat now. Guess what? Different beat, and we could mess with a different sound on here. We really want to get crazy with it. It's a totally different beat now. So the point is you can reshape your samples, create completely new samples, creating completely different sounds. And I'm not saying, like, you basically now have unlimited possibilities using only the gate function. You realize that. So pretty cool. That's the idea. You guys got this. Put this in your toolbox. See you soon. Take it easy, Custom Cut Studios.